Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Keep Gaming Podcast. This is episode 23. I'm your host, Lu Nieves Jr., alongside Johnny BoomBotz. What's up, Johnny?
Yes, sir. You know the vibes that's going on. Chilling. I gotta take Chris's lines.
And then we have Chris here. What's going on, man? CG?
Yo, let's get it. You know the vibes.
Yo, so this week was pretty dry in the gaming world, right? Not much had happened, but a couple things got leaked, and one of them was that Nintendo potentially may be dropping some gems for Nintendo Switch with the Game Boy Color and Game Boy original games, like the way they have the original NES and Super NES. What are your guys' thoughts on this?
I'll be real. If that shit drops, you will not see me on anything else too. I will be on my Switch probably for like 2 months straight playing nothing but Game Boy Color games.
But the thing is,
like legit, I'll be Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue.
okay, that's what I wanted to get to.
Pokemon, it'll be Pokemon year. It'll be 2022, it'll be Pokemon year. It'll be me, fucking literally from Pokemon Red straight through the entire collection. That's it. That's all it'll be.
Now this leak comes from Eurogamer, but it didn't state when this would drop, nor did it state the games that are going to be coming to the Switch.
Damn.
But if you had a choice, John, what would be like 5 games that you will want?
Ooh, 5 games that I would want on Game Boy. And we're doing Game Boy Color?
Game Boy or Game Boy Color?
Game Boy or Game Boy Color. First of all, believe it or not, NBA Jam for Game Boy.
That was on Game Boy?
Yeah, I love that freaking game. NBA Jam on Game Boy was
I didn't even know that was on Game Boy.
See?
Oh, Dave's
like, yep. I would say NBA Jam, Pokemon Red, Pokemon Blue, of course. I wasn't a fan of Pokemon Yellow, but Pokemon Red and Blue.
Yellow or blue.
Those are the 3. I'm trying to think what other 2 I would say. God. It's been so long since I played.
No,
that.
I know. I had to think about it too when I was taking a shower this morning. I'm like, damn, what would I want?
I'm scrambling in
Yeah, he didn't give us the warning ahead of time.
Yo,
Like, he didn't give us the warning, like, get 5 games.
I got one game.
And that was off the rip.
I got one game that comes to mind only.
Uh-oh.
The Rocket Power game.
Rocket? I don't know this
Rocket
game.
Power.
What is
They
this?
had for Game Boy Color, bro.
I don't know that.
I don't remember that.
No?
No.
Oh, that was one of my favorite games
You see,
ever.
Chris is a little younger than us. We're not a little, a lot. He's 27. I'm 34. John.
His Game Boy Color is Game Boy Advance. Like,
Yeah, that's his Game Boy
version.
Color.
I had the yellow one.
Oh,
It
okay.
wasn't the advance. I had the yellow one.
You had the
I sold it
Pikachu
for like
one.
$200.
What?
Yeah, when I moved, I was just selling everything. I sold it for like $200 before I moved.
Yo, that's
Wow.
crazy.
So you want what? What's his game again? Power?
Rocket Power.
I'm
Rocket
looking
Power.
that shit up
Off
right
the
now.
off
I need
the
to
off the
look that
TV
up.
show from Nickelodeon's.
Oh, you were a big Nickelodeon fan.
100%. That game was immaculate. They had a skateboard, and surfing, all that.
So you couldn't think just only that game. Anything
That
else?
was
Oh.
my favorite game.
Really? That the cartoon? Like from
Yeah.
he's talking about from the cartoon Rocket Power. Like that cartoon.
Whoa,
like, I wouldn't
yeah.
know. I would never
I
know
didn't
that.
know what that was.
That's my
But he's a
boy.
Nickelodeon
Yeah,
fan.
exactly. So that makes sense
Yeah.
too.
We grew up at different times, man. For me, it would be Pokemon Red, Pokemon Yellow, Tetris. Because Tetris, when you first got the Game Boy,
Tetris is a good one.
Yeah,
You're right.
It came with
That's
the
a
okay.
good one.
That is a good one. I got that.
I would do Super Mario Land, I think it's called.
Ooh.
And I have to go with my original Spider-Man, where you fight Mysterio in the first level.
I never
had it on
even
Game
played
Boy?
that. on Game
Yeah,
Boy.
and you had to climb the buildings and hit people from the windows, and yo, it was crazy.
The first Spider-Man game I remember was the one for PlayStation, so I don't even
Oh
remember.
nah, there's
No,
a
my-
Super Mario. There's a Spider-Man.
Super Mario. Yo, imagine Super Mario Spider-Man. Oh my god.
No, there's a Spider-Man for Game Boy. And it was something that I played nonstop, but because there was no saving, like you legit had to you had to beat the game in one playthrough. And I had the original big one with the 4 AA batteries.
The one
Yeah.
like, it was a freaking fat ass.
Yes,
brick. Yo, you
yes.
hit somebody with that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I know exactly
Yeah,
what
so I'm
dropped
showing
it,
my
you put a
age.
hole in the
Yeah,
floor.
and then it got bad. We had to put tape around it so that way the back piece doesn't fall out. And then if your batteries died, you had to put them in the freezer so you could get
Yo, my
energized.
God, yo, throw up. Oh my god, the throwback for that.
Yes. And then I got a Game Boy Color, and then the last one I had was a Game Boy SP, the one that like flipped open.
I remember that one.
Oh yeah, that was
Was it
amazing.
SP? I thought. Oh no, I think you're right. It
There's,
was SP.
there's a
The
Game
dual-
Boy Pocket, which I think was a skinny version.
Really?
Yeah, you don't know these?
No, because I was a huge. I had Game Boy Color, and then I went to Game Gear, and I dropped off mobile
Oh,
Game Gear. at that
I had
point.
Game
I
Gear
had, like,
too, but-
R-Zone and the rest of that stuff. But Game Boy for me though, oh my god, because that was like at the height. That was I was the perfect age for Game Boy when it came out. That I was so into gaming at that point. So like I had the original gray Game Boy.
Yeah.
I ended up getting my parents bought me like a suitcase like for all my shit to go
Oh
into.
yeah, I know what you're talking
I
about.
had the battery pack that used to clip onto your belt.
Oh no, man, my man had a
Bro,
utility belt like
yo,
Batman,
no joke,
bro.
it was like a fat
Ready
ass
for
battery
playing.
pack. That shit goes into your belt and you used to plug all the way up to your wire. to your Game Boy. I had the attachment too that would clip on the top of the Game Boy with a magnifying glass and a light.
Oh my god,
Bro! I had.
I remember the light and the magnifying glass.
Yeah,
yes,
I remember the light.
With the
Yeah.
flip out.
It was like a
used to
reading
flip
light.
out.
yes. So it looked bigger. That's right.
Yeah, it was a flip out magnifying. Because
They had amazing accessories. You think about that.
They did. Because think about it. You used to be in a car. How horrible
Ahead
was
of
that?
its
You
time.
waited for the street lights to come by if at nighttime so you could play the game. Like you got to pause.
That's
You
right.
got to pause it in
I
between
used to
street lights.
use it when I wasn't supposed to be on, underneath the blanket with the light. Like,
Oh my god.
because I wasn't supposed to be playing. That's what I would use the light for. That was it.
I feel like this is a good step forward for Nintendo Switch, so that way we could get some OG games. But I feel like the system's been out for 4 years, and you haven't given us N64 games, but you're gonna give us Game Boy games. There's more N64 games, I think, that people want to play more than Game Boy,
They won't though.
and I don't understand
They
why.
won't because well they could definitely the graphics aren't an issue because we
No,
know that the graphics are.
And they should be able to do GameCube games too.
But I think what they're going to
Facts.
do is they're going to roll it out. They're going to roll it out slowly though because if you think about it, they have NES,
how long it's
SNES, they have NES, SNES.
Yeah.
Then they're going to go Game Boy. But I'm wondering if because of the fact that you can still people still own their N64s, people still own their GameCubes. It's so much harder to get your hands on a Game Boy and a Game Boy Color.
I don't know. I feel like because there's so many ROMs and emulators out there that Nintendo already has won lawsuits for some of these sites to shut down to stop them. But it's going to continue going. There's no way they're going to stop it. I feel like those games are always going to be emulated. But to narrow it down to give the consumer, who owns the product already, here are these games that you may want. Now, the selection, we don't know. That's the issue, too. Because not all the games on SNES and NES are great picks. That's on the Nintendo Switch.
That is true, yeah.
So I feel like this, you have to give us Pokemon. You have to give us Super Mario. You have to give us
100%.
Tetris. I think those are like the
Spy
top three.
versus Spy.
What is that? You know this game, Chris?
No, Spy versus Spy. Do you remember the Mad magazine, the old TV
Yes,
show
yeah,
magazine?
yeah,
They
yeah.
had the Spy versus Spy cartoons with the black spy versus the white spy. They were trying to
Wow, that
kill
sounds
each other.
racist already.
I
That
mean,
sounds
it
like
does
something
sound
off of
racist
Mad
as hell,
TV.
but it is on Mad TV.
That's what he's saying. Yeah, yeah.
But they had a video game for Nintendo, for Game Boy. I mean, they had a Game Boy game called Spy versus Spy. I used to play it all the time. It was a puzzle game.
Oh, okay.
But I'm big on my puzzle games, so that's why.
Yeah.
that was a huge thing for me. Huge
Okay,
thing.
I guess. In my mind, I just feel like you gotta get a home run with this because they're not that many classics for Game Boy. So I feel like you got to give us the best of the best, whatever's available.
Right.
Maybe Dr.
Something
Mario.
that people
I don't
want
know.
to spend money on,
Yeah,
so you can
Did
make
they-
your money.
Where was the Pokemon Snap? That was N64. Right?
yeah, that was
Okay,
N64.
okay.
Yeah. I feel that.
That was Pokemon Go before Pokemon Go.
Word,
I think so. Yeah, pretty
basically.
much. Yeah.
Because didn't Nintendo even release the attachment where you were able to put your Nintendo games onto SNES onto Super Nintendo?
Yes. And wait. Yeah, SNES. There was a cartridge that you put in the SNES, and you put your Game Boy game in
into the
there, so you
cartridge,
could
right.
play it on the TV.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had that too.
Yeah.
So I think those would be good. I want to move on to the next topic, which is going to be the PlayStation event that's going to be coming out next week, September 9th. They didn't give us any information as to what they're going to be showcasing, but they did say that there's not going to be any PlayStation VR, which some people have been anticipating because they've talked about it. They showed the remotes, but they haven't showed anything else. So what do you guys want, or what do you guys are anticipating to hear from this event come next week?
Chris?
I just want to see some games, because I feel like we haven't got much gaming news recently. It's been like we've been kind of just picking at freaking straws at this point.
Yeah,
Trying to
especially
come up
Sony
with-
exclusives too.
Right,
Yeah.
especially to come up with some topics. I mean, we're doing well.
Yeah.
But I want to see some new games. Give us something to talk about for
Yeah.
the next couple weeks. Something. You know what I'm saying? I know they talk about the I know I saw an article about the new version of the PlayStation as well.
Yeah.
I saw a couple of videos on the new PlayStation as well that I guess they're trying to make it more available.
Yeah.
So that's cool, but show me some games, baby. That's what we want to talk about. Give me games.
John, what are you expecting, or what you want?
Okay, so I'm with Chris. I want games. Like I want to see game footage. I want to see games that they're going to be releasing. Not necessarily like for like Horizon or anything like that, because we've seen a lot of gameplay footage. But I want to see what they have that's going to be coming out that's new, something different, something we don't know about, we haven't seen before. But I also want to see if they're going to touch on the shortage, the PS5 chip shortage. I want to see if they're going to touch on that, and the fact that they're talking about possibly redoing it and making a new one, a newer version, a more accessible version of the PS5. So I really want to see where they're going to go with that. So yeah, I mean, they haven't released anything. There's no
Yeah.
like not even hints as to what they're going to
Nothing,
be
yeah.
saying about it. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go. I don't know if it's gonna be like make or break, but PS5's and PlayStation's in a bad spot right now, I think too. And as far as like publicity goes, because of the fact that they're constantly getting shortage, they have the bots. People are not able to get their hands on a PS5.
Yeah.
Luckily, that was thanks to you. But yeah, no, it's I want to see where they're gonna go with it. I'm really interested to see what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm anticipating.
You're the PlayStation guy, anyways,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
No, so I am anticipating a lot of things. One, more games, like you guys are saying. So I want to see maybe a trailer for God of War Ragnarok. Give me that.
Oh,
Yes.
that'd be good. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if they mention anything, which I'm being hopeful here, with integrating PlayStation Now with PlayStation Plus, kind of what we're getting from Xbox Game Pass. Give us something that's competitive with Xbox, so that way the consumer who's playing PlayStation has the ability to play more games.
Yeah.
You know, you have the PlayStation Collection, maybe add some new games to PlayStation Collection. You know, give us more of what Xbox has given us. Right now, Xbox has the best thing going for consumers who want to play games.
Right.
With Xbox xCloud, where you can play anywhere at any time.
On your phone.
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah.
And then the Game Pass, where you're able to play on PC. Like, there are games that we could possibly play, me and Chris. Chris doesn't have a console, but he has Game Pass. And if there's a time where we can join each other, why not?
Right.
Like No Way Out, you know what I'm saying? A game like that where me and Chris can play because it's on Game Pass. And he's on PC, he doesn't have a console.
Right. No, exactly. With some games with that, at least are cross platform. But again, though, too, that goes into the idea of PlayStation with PC, and we know how they feel about that, and that's not going to touch anytime soon because Xbox and Microsoft own the corner
Yeah.
on PC. I know you hate that shit.
Yeah.
Because in reality, if you're a PC player like Crystal, you don't have that opportunity to play a lot of PlayStation games,
Yeah.
PlayStation exclusives. The PS Now and the PS Plus, though, I do think that they need to really work on that because I didn't know much about PlayStation Now. But I'm willing to pay for the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
I'm willing to pay $25 for Xbox Game Pass a month because I can literally turn and burn 5,000 games so quick. If I don't like it,
And
download
you don't
it,
even have
try
to
it.
pay that much.
Yeah.
Right,
They
exactly.
only
But I'm
charge
saying
like
I'm-
$10, $15 at most, I think.
I think it's $16.
Yeah, I pay
for that, yeah.
$15 a
But
month for
like
game.
for the PC version, it's only 10 because
Oh, okay.
we don't get everything.
Yeah, you
the
only-
console gets obviously, but $10 a month for the amount of games they give me on the PC.
Yeah.
Right. Turn and burn, download one
No
board
problem.
level. That's it. Get rid
Yeah,
of it.
because you think about it, one game's going to cost you 70. That's one game. So you do that times 7.
No $70. We're not PS5.
All right, fine. Okay, let's just say one game is $60. Let's just say, right? Like
Right.
the new Madden is $60,
Right.
65. You pay 65. That's good for another 6 months for Chris, where he
Yeah.
could play 100 games in those 6 months,
Yeah.
and he'll be able to play Madden because it's on Xbox Game Pass.
Even though I hate Madden,
No, but I'm just.
screw a sports game.
But
They're duping us out of money, bro.
Yo, we're gonna go back.
but
to this again.
isn't that a good thing, right? I mean, isn't that a good thing for people like yourself that you don't want to pay the extra money for a Madden?
100%.
So it just give us something like that for PlayStation.
That's the one time you would actually see me play a sports game. I'm not big into sports games except for like NHL. I'll play NHL games.
Yeah.
But if you gave me that, like I would definitely. If you guys told me right now we had PlayStation, we could all play together on the PC versus PlayStation. Because you know, if I have a choice, I'm going to play on my PC compared to playing on my console if I can.
Yeah.
If you gave me that option for let's say a sports game, whatever like that, you would see me. I'd jump in with you guys real quick to play sports games.
Right.
But I'm not going to if I got to pay for that shit and buy it outright.
No,
It's not happening.
Absolutely, I agree with you. That's the thing. Like for me, I just joined PlayStation Now yesterday. I did a 7-day free trial. It was the only way I could get the original God of War. So I felt like if I can't get this anywhere else, might as well try PlayStation Now, and you don't have to download it. It's streaming.
If you don't finish it before your 7-day trial, let me know. I'll give you. I have the God of War remastered for the PS4,
Wait,
Oh, okay.
so I could just let you. Oh, I forgot to bring that game too. I fucked everything up, dude. I forgot to bring you Kingdom Hearts 3. Fuck.
Jesus.
wait, so you're
It's
telling
on
me
Xbox Game Pass, by the way, so I'll just try it there.
you're telling me it's cloud, so that means you don't have to download it at all.
At all.
Right.
I legit, it was like Netflix, bro. And that's the thing that I think Xbox
Is doing.
xCloud is doing.
Yes.
So PlayStation Now has already been doing that. They're like the Netflix of gaming, but there are not a lot of new games. There's a lot of older games on PlayStation Now. There's no like exclusivity of any new IPs that are on there. But it's great if you want to play old classics. So I'm playing the God of War, but there's no downloading involved. You're literally just streaming it. And I maybe saw like maybe 1 or 2 lags. Basically, you have to have a good internet connection.
Okay.
But it's not taking up any space on my hard drive.
That's
Right.
actually really interesting because
That's
you know me when it comes to nostalgia gaming. Like I am
Oh,
big
there's a
on
lot on
retro,
there, bro.
And I would probably I gotta look into that.
Yo,
I
there's
might actually do that now. Like they
And
might actually have
how much is it a month?
$9.99.
$9.99 a month. Yeah, it's $9.99.
Oh,
Yeah, it's not. It's
So
not
that's
expensive
what I'm
at
saying. Include that with PlayStation Plus. make us pay $15 a month like Xbox. Compete
Right.
with them.
Yeah, because the Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate is $15 a month.
Yeah.
Especially because PlayStation has better exclusives too. They have more exclusives.
Yes,
that
I'm
are
glad someone said it that
story
doesn't
mode.
like PlayStation.
I'm not biased. All right, I can
Okay.
admit some things. You
Yo,
feel
shout
me?
out to O'Day putting up all the info on the
I'm
screen.
looking at
bro.
that right now too.
Yo,
is the
this
fact that-
guy, someone give him a raise.
Yo, like I'm looking at the fact that the Razer Kishi is kind of like your backbone. Because
It
it has
is.
the
No,
backbone
it's
there too.
exactly like it,
Right,
but the
right.
backbone I have, it's more sturdy. I tried the other one, and it's a little flimsy.
Okay.
It's not
Gotcha,
the
gotcha.
controls are bigger too, so it kind of fits in the hand. But the backbone has more of a software base rather than the Razer.
And
So,
and that's good for you too because you
it's
you
awesome.
use your play, especially with PlayStation Now too.
yeah,
You play a lot of mobile. You play a lot of your PlayStation through your Xbox's XCloud kind of thing.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Your mobile gaming for your PlayStation.
and it has XCloud on there too. Like you can play all those games. You can play Xbox Game Pass on there through your phone. It's incredible, bro.
Your Paul
Bro.
said, "Can Nintendo come with a Game Pass tune?"
I mean,
They do technically.
yeah, they do.
They do.
They do. But
Because,
it's
I mean,
not a lot of
not-
games
No,
though.
it's the same thing as PS Now though too. Because if you think about it, it's your retro. It's your Super Nintendo, your NES retro games.
There's some
and-
updated games on there. I mean, no PS5. It just came out, but
The one thing that
Right.
Nintendo does do, and I love about Nintendo with their online thing, is the fact that they give you a shit ton of demos.
oh, I didn't know that.
And if you actually put in the search bar free demo, like free games, they give you a ton. And if you also make multiple accounts, like if you make like not multiple accounts, but
Wow,
if you
so you're
make
telling people to cheat the
no,
system.
no, that's serious. No, if you use your Nintendo, right, you make multiple profiles. Make a profile for another country, like Japan.
Yeah, I've heard of this.
And you get all the demos that
You
are
get
available,
some, yeah.
exclusive demos to the other country that you
Yeah,
can't get.
another
see.
region. Yeah, correct. Yeah,
It's like the
absolutely.
original NordVPN. Just in the sense,
Yeah, I guess.
basically.
But also too, going back to what the PlayStation event is gonna be, it's only gonna be 40 minutes too, so they're gonna be hitting you with bangers left and right.
That makes sense because it'll be similar to the Microsoft showcase that they had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where it was literally just trailer.
Yeah.
Trailer. Here's some info. Trailer. I want something like that from PlayStation.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're gonna get that. It's gonna be short. It's gonna be 40 minutes. You're gonna get straight to the point, show you trailers. I'm thinking maybe they again, I want to see God of War maybe trailers if they have it, but I want to see if they announce a collaboration with PlayStation Now and PS Plus, and maybe some new games on the collection. Another thing is I want to see remakes. I mean, they're happening all the time, right? And they're having
Right,
remasters.
right.
Oh, the
You're
remasters,
right.
yeah.
I want a Metal Gear Solid 1 remake, bro.
That's your joint.
That's
'Cause
what I want.
You mentioned that a lot.
I want
You
that
love
so
it.
bad because the game is amazing. Just give it to us in full HD like what you did with Resident Evil 2 and 3.
And
What
it's
about-
possible.
What
It
about
is.
if they make
Why are you whispering?
Metal Gear Solid.
Like, what about? They're not
Yeah, no, 'cause Metal Gear Solid.
Uh-huh.
MMO.
No, why would you want that? Why would you want that? Oh, you're just trolling me. That's what it is. You're
Bro,
just
you know
trolling.
I gotta hit you with the MMO for everything. Like everything has to have an MMO.
No.
Pokemon MMO.
No, I don't want
Metal
that.
Gear Solid MMO.
No,
Everything
no.
is MMO.
I'm okay. No. I think that give us a remake of that or just I don't know. Give us something, bro.
Right, because
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at it, the remaster or the remake of the Dead Space looks incredible.
Oh
It
yeah, I was
does.
gonna mention that too.
Yes.
I watched the entire I think it was like 7 minutes of like gameplay or oh my god, it was beautiful. Give us something like that where it's still the same game, just make it look better.
Absolutely.
Maybe clean some things up. You could put some new things in here and there. And Metal Gear Solid is a classic, so
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
I think everybody would get that joint.
Yeah. The last topic I want to get into is for Horizon Forbidden West. They just announced all the new packs that are going to come out for this game. So you're going to have like a collector's item. They showed the box art and all this stuff. But what they mentioned was only certain titles for this game are going to have PS4 to PS5 upgrades.
Yeah.
And the other two, you're going to have to pay for the game entirely like you just bought it brand new.
Again.
Yeah, again.
Right.
So what are you guys' thoughts on that?
I'll be honest with you. I mean, yes, it's you have to buy the $80 exclusive steelbook version to get the PS4,
It's
PS5
insane.
version.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, because PS5 games are $70, they're not 60 like most regular games are. So PS4 version's gonna be 60, PS5 version's gonna be 70. But if you want both, you got to pay the 80.
Yeah.
There's two ways I look at that. Is the fact that they originally said, but their original blog last year, that Horizon was going to be one of the games that were going to be released on PS4, PS5
Yeah.
with a free upgrade. Now they're going back on their word on that, which is kind of fucked up.
They're
But
probably
at
gonna
the
say, well,
same-
technically, we didn't say what was gonna be free.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
parts? Because we have DLC, it's gonna be free DLC,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. But you kind of expect it because they did it with Final Fantasy VII.
They did. Oh, I didn't know that.
With the remake they got, it was a PS4 to PS5 free upgrade, but PS5 got exclusives where they got the exclusive DLC that PS4 wouldn't get.
Wow.
But then also think about it this way: they're also going to try to want to get away from their PS4 because they're going to, in all reality, it's a new generation.
gonna phase out
It's going to phase
eventually.
out.
Yeah,
So you, at some point, they're going to have to start going with the idea of no more PS4, only PS5 games. The only reason why it's an issue right now is that PS5 is not available to everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, according to them, they sold 10 million units, but not everyone has one.
Yeah, 10 million units because there's like 25 people that have it in their basement, like 400 in their basement right now, trying to sell it for $1,000 each.
True.
So that's where I think that's the only problem right now is the fact that it's such a rarity to get a PS5 and it's so hard to get it that it's causing an issue. But if everybody was able to get their hands on a PS5,
Yeah.
nobody would really care about the fact that there's no free upgrade, you have to choose, etc. That's my opinion. I don't know.
And by the way, this is a WTF moment because this is, to me, what the fuck.
Surprising take for me.
Oh, man, here we go.
I ain't that mad at this. Usually, I take every opportunity
Oh, I gotta hear this.
to take a
I'm
doodle on
interested.
Sony's chest. All right, but I'm not doing it today.
Why?
I'm not too mad at this. It's $20, and the game looks incredible. Just do it. Just pay the extra 20.
So, okay, and I get it makes sense, right? Like, if you let's say the game is 70 and you add the other 20, you're getting a $90 version of the PS5 and you're getting an exclusive box art. You're going to get it anyway.
Right.
So might as well, I guess, put the money towards that. But for the people that can't afford it at that time and moment and then eventually get a PS5, they should be able to get a free upgrade. There's some games like Marvel's Avengers that had a free upgrade.
Right.
Another game that I just did one too was Spider-Man, Miles Morales. If you had the PS4 and you can upgrade to PS5 for free. So certain games are allowing it, not all PS5 games. And then, of course, you have the only PS5 exclusive like Returnal and Ratchet and Clank that's just PS5. That's eventually going to happen. But they wanted to serve the people, the fans of this game from the PS4 version because it originally came on PS4.
Right, exactly.
So this is the second one. It's like, listen, you guys still haven't gotten it. This is an opportunity. So I just feel like it's messed up that you're going to make them pay, in my opinion. But then it's like, if you're probably going to pay, you might as well get the bigger box art version.
Yeah.
And get the game for free anyway.
Right, because you're getting
The
you're
upgrade.
basically getting a collector's
Right.
like,
Yeah.
edition set. You're getting like the
Now-
statue, you get all that shit.
I do have a question though. Is there gonna be like? Obviously, I think there's gonna be DLC. That most games.
Oh,
have
yeah,
that
without a
anyways.
doubt.
Now, is paying that extra money, is that gonna get you like a game pass to it? Like you get every DLC that
Oh.
comes with the game.
That
when
I
you buy it for the extra, or are
No,
you gonna have to
it's
pay
PlayStation.
more for the DLC?
It's
Because
PlayStation.
then now I'm hating because like fam, I'm paying almost $100,
yeah.
and you're not gonna give me because like I know I did that with the Assassin's Creed bundle. They had the Assassin's Creed regular, you could pay the 60. They got the other one you could pay like 70, and then they had the one you could pay like I think it was like $90. But it came with a season pass where any DLC that comes out,
You getting
I
it.
get automatically. I don't have to pay extra for it. No, none of that. Now, if that's the case with this, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
I have no problem with paying the extra money. But if it doesn't come with that, it's like, fam, why are you charging me that much? You're not giving me the free upgrade. But
Yeah.
if I pay that much for just the free upgrade, at least give me some free DLC. Maybe not all of it, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
give me at least like 2 packs or something.
Yeah, no, I can agree with that
Absolutely.
too. They're gonna give you a couple of exclusive skins.
I know the pre-orders went out this week. I'm going to assume no, but I could be wrong.
Maybe they'll announce
Got
it at the
Maybe
at
they announced
PlayStation.
it this week on September 9th.
That'll be a good announcement.
that
Yeah,
would be an
because
interesting
you're gonna get more for your money. You're gonna get future DLCs available to you for free with your purchase. So I think that those incentives are good for people that probably didn't think about getting the more expensive version, but because you're gonna give this to us anyway, I mean you pretty much pay for it in advance, right? Where it's not like you're not gonna dish it out every time they drop an exclusive DLC. So it's up in the air. I feel like it's a hit or miss. Where if you want this game just for the game itself, you might as well just pay for the title and that's it. Like for me,
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna get all the other DLCs. I'm not a big fan on DLCs. I remember playing the DLC for Spider-Man 2018, and I just didn't have fun. It was like 2 hours of the same shit. I already platinumed it. I'm like,
Yeah, but that's also though too when it comes to a lot of games with you though,
What?
because we know that you have with certain games, the game could be like the hottest game out there right now. Though you get 5 minutes into it, you're like, "What the fuck do they want? This game fucking sucks."
No.
Like, I don't know why the fuck anybody wants to play this game for. This game is trash. I gotta read. What the fuck? Like,
Well, yeah,
like,
reading. I don't like to read. I have a 1 grade reading level. So me personally, reading any game is not necessary. It's 2021. Why do I have to read? Just pay someone to talk. That's why I didn't like Breath of the Wild. I felt like
because
me talk,
Nintendo
me reading.
saves you the money.
What? Same? It's the same. You pay $60 for the game.
What game do you pay for Nintendo for $60?
So you're telling me Breath of the Wild wasn't $60?
Damn.
You have to think about that.
No, was it?
Yes, and
usually-
it's still
Damn.
60. It's
No,
been
'cause
out for 4 years.
Nintendo is usually no, okay, fine. I will say one thing with Nintendo though. Nintendo games usually come out to like $45. Usually a Nintendo game is like $45 to $50.
Nah,
Yes.
Mario Golf was not $45.
Excuse me, let me finish what I was saying though.
Okay,
when it
go
comes
ahead.
to Zelda and Mario though, no matter what, those games never even drop in price. Even used
Never,
is
yeah.
the same price. Like
Yeah.
Nintendo does not drop their prices on their
At all.
two exclusives like that. Like no matter what, you're not
Absolutely.
going to drop it.
That's crazy.
But any other game though is always usually like $45 basically.
Probably, but
That's how
I'm,
they save you the money.
I'm specifically talking about Breath of the Wild, where I had to read everything, and then there were some times where they spoke. I was okay with that. I was like, great. So you pay someone to talk for 5 seconds, but then I got to read the whole fucking journal.
But wasn't somebody even in your chat the other day talking
They
about
were
the
willing
fact
to
that there
put-
was actually like an issue with the voice casting on? I think. it
Oh
was,
no, I don't remember
what
that.
game? I forgot what game that was they were talking about.
I know that someone offered to read it for me, like if I would
You
Skype
pay
them
me,
in.
You pay me. I'll read it for you. I'll read it to you all day long.
I remember Fresco said if I paid him, he would do it. And then somebody else came in and said, "I'll just do it. Just Skype me, and I'll read everything for you." I was willing to do that.
Give me $20. I'll do it.
You
for
see, I'm not gonna pay no one to read for
Why
me.
am I going to read it to you when I have to read
I don't
it
know.
myself? And then
That's
redo
a
it
good
to
friend. That's what a good friend would do. They'll read for me because
you?
I don't like to
I'm a
read.
good friend because I'm on this podcast right now. How about that one?
Wow. So
that's what it is.
you don't think helping me with my reading issues is not a good thing as a friend?
No.
Wow.
You know that 1 grade.
I'll pay for you. I'll pay for you for like Hooked on Phonics. Or something
Okay,
like that.
I'll take that.
I'll offer you that.
Yeah, I'll take
Okay.
that. See, the problem is that I don't know. No. The problem is not that I don't know how to read. I just don't like reading.
Floyd Mayweather, baby.
It's just too much reading. So yes, games like that I do not want to play. So that's what I'm saying. 2021 games should be read. Someone should hire a voice actor. You can find anyone on the street to read this shit.
But
is
yeah,
true.
what if they actually did instead of doing that?
I'll
for
be a voice
games
actor.
that don't have. You can do it. I can see you doing it.
Yeah, I can see you doing it.
You got the face for voice.
You got the face for
radio.
voice.
You got the face for radio.
That's just a nice way of saying you're ugly.
No, like I wonder though, like you know how you got Siri, you have text to speech and everything else too. What if
Yeah.
they had like an app for you to use with your games that goes coincide? Bro, $1 million
Nintendo's not
idea.
doing that.
No,
they don't even want you to talk to each other.
Third party app.
Yo,
That's true.
that is
That's true. That's facts.
They don't even want you talking to each
That's
other
true.
on their own online games. You're playing Mario Kart. You can't even. They want you to use your phone to then talk to someone.
And then you get a phone
That's
call,
wild.
and then you wonder why your person ain't yelling at you no more.
Yeah.
Your phone's ringing and shit.
Yo, come on, bro. Listen, PlayStation 3 was not even. PlayStation 2 was doing voice chats, bro.
No, by the way, just so you guys know, Paulful, we have been reading the chat, but we were gonna wait till after show, post show to
Yeah.
read about that factor
We're gonna
because
talk about it.
there's a whole
No,
section that's the reason why Chris has no shirt with him right now, and
I
we'll
just
go
wanted
into
to-
that.
I just wanted to
after.
show off my arms today. You feel me?
And he's wearing a long sleeve shirt and all that stuff.
Get it?
But we'll talk about that later. So we're not ignoring you.
Yeah, no. So listen, that's gonna be it for the topics. We'll go into the post show now that you mentioned it. So before we go, I want to let you guys know, we put a new show out every Monday.
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 Let me just
I gotta do it in person too. now, you feel me?
listen. Okay, so we'll start with this. Every
Chris is about to
Saturday,
get up and go right into the camera right now.
Saturday, baby.
every Saturday, 12 p.m. Eastern, we are live on twitch.tv/Keep Gaming Podcast.
Keep Gaming Podcast.
If you don't have the time to watch us live, go to YouTube so you can watch us.
Make time, baby.
And if you don't have the time to watch us on YouTube, you can listen to us wherever you get your podcast.
Man, suck a butt.
Just type in Keep Gaming Podcast.
Keep Gaming Podcast.
And we do a review every Thursday for Marvel's What If
I thought it was
Facts.
Wednesdays.
episode. No, we watch it
release
Wednesday.
it.
We record Wednesday and then we release it
Record
on
Wednesday.
Thursday.
Oh, I'm not gonna be there for this week.
Release
again.
Thursday.
That's good because you don't like the show anyway. So,
Damn. Man threw me under the bus just now. Like, yo, fuck that shit.
so we do a review every Thursday for Marvel's What If. We put out episode 4. Go check it out. Johnny was there. He actually liked the show. And this week we may be dropping a review for Shang-Chi after the podcast. We're actually gonna go watch the film
Yes, sir.
all together, and we will give our thoughts. Probably will release it sometime this week, so you guys will get a review of the new Marvel film. And that's gonna be it for us. We're gonna do a post show, so don't go nowhere. I want to thank you all for being here, and until next time, keep gaming.